Today we're going to talk about my feelings between a cable clutch and a hydraulic clutch. Well, hey guys, welcome back once again to HarleyDayRider, your good old friend HDR. And I'm out here once again on the beautiful 2018 Road Glide Ultra. If you're new to the channel, then welcome aboard. I'm enjoying having you here, and hopefully you're enjoying the content. Today we're going to talk about my feelings between a cable clutch and a hydraulic clutch. Now these are just my opinions, and I would like to know what your opinions are at the end of this video. Now, many of you might just, and I know, I watch analytics all the time. You guys like, okay, I know what he wants now, click, okay, I'm done with the video. Watch the video until the very end. That's how you actually know what all my thoughts are. Okay, so when I had my Sportster, actually it was a cable clutch. I didn't have any trouble at all with it. It was fine. I never needed to adjust it at all. And like I said, it had a good grip. It didn't feel any less or any more than a hydraulic clutch. So it was just a normal clutch. Years ago, I had a Suzuki motorcycle. I think it was a Suzuki 600 street bike, and it also had a cable clutch. Very good, perfect, works absolutely fine, no problems. 6th gear climbing this hill. Woohoo! Look at this hill. Now, would that be good for my clutch? Most people say, maybe not HDR, maybe you're gonna burn it up. I don't know. But you know what? It's climbing it in 6th gear, so we're doing all right. Okay, now it's not. Let's go down to 5th gear, get some more speed. All right, next thing. The next possible bike I had there was the 2011 Electric Glide Classic. All right, when I had the Electric Glide Classic, it also had a cable clutch, and it was fine. It was fine to the point is, I went to have the service done one time on it before I started doing my own services, and I was down Me and Guards Harley-Davidson, and their bright young master tech came out, and he said, "Excuse me, HDR," because that's obviously what they call me at the shop, HDR. I said, "Yes." He goes, "Did you know," he said, "you took my bike out for a test drive." He said, "Do you know the clutch was slipping a little bit?" And I said, "Absolutely not. I didn't know. I didn't know good from bad." So he said, "Well, I went ahead and adjusted it." I said, "Well, what about the cable adjustment?" He's like, "Don't worry about it, HDR. We're going to take care of your bike." And he did. He took care of my motorcycle. Now let's move up to 20, I think they started it, oh man, when did they start? I don't know if they started it with the Mount Rushmore package or not, when Harley started putting the hydraulic clutches on their motorcycles. It might have been earlier, and I'm sure you'll correct me in the comments. But I believe that to be 2017 when the Mount Rushmore bikes came out. 17? I think it was 17. Anyway, I'm not sure. If you want trivia, go check out Bronco Ride's channel. I don't know all the trivia about Harley. He sure does. Anyway, so when I bought the 2018, it came with a hydraulic clutch. Again, I don't know any difference, right? A clutch is a clutch to me. I pull the clutch in and I shift gears. Now, when you talk to a mechanic like Be the Rider PA, who tears his bike down every winter time and builds his bike back up, he knows a lot about clutches. He said, "Well, cable clutch is easier to adjust." I said, "Okay, well, I don't know anything." So I talked to my tech about it. He said, "But a hydraulic clutch, you never adjust. So is that easier?" Well, I guess. Now, what you do have to do with this hydraulic clutch, and if you guys have never done this, make sure you get it done. Very important. First, buy yourself a moisture checker, okay, to see if there's any moisture in your fluid, because all that's in the cable, in the hydraulic clutch, is brake fluid. I didn't know that. I thought it'd be hydraulic fluid. What do I know? But there's brake fluid in there. So, even if you don't have any fluid at all in there, if you have 25,000 miles on your motorcycle, or if it has gone 2 years without it being changed, make sure you change all your fluid. Flush your lines and change your fluid. I found a local independent shopper that did all mine. They did my brakes and they did my hydraulic clutch and everything. Hey, there's a bike for sale. Mental note. Ah, nice bike. But yeah, they changed all my fluids for me, and downshift HDR, not upshift. Think when you're driving your motorcycle. Do we drive a motorcycle or do we ride a motorcycle? I think there's a difference. We drive a car, we ride a motorcycle. Yeah, so anyway, the 2018 came with the hydraulic clutch, and honestly, you know, I don't know if you've never had a hydraulic clutch. I don't know. People say it's harder to pull than a cable. I must have really strong hands. I mean, I work out a lot, so maybe I got strong hands. I don't know. But it doesn't seem hard to pull for me. It doesn't seem hard to hold. It seems just fine. I mean, I don't have any problem with it at all. So, is one better than the other? That's what I'm asking you. That's what you guys, you know, and what do you prefer? See, that's another question I'm asking you to answer in the comments. Now, if you didn't watch this video all the way through and you just watched the first 3 minutes, you're going to be like, oh, you're going to get the answers wrong. You're not going to know what I'm asking you. So, yeah, put that in the comments below. What do you prefer if you've had both? Which one do you think is better? I mean, what would you say is better? Either a hydraulic or a cable clutch? I mean, now we know Harley started putting cable clutches back on their new touring bikes, and they started that in, I'm going to say 2020.
Prepare to turn left in half a mile.
I'm going to say 2020 they started that, and yeah, I guess the reason they were having troubles were the hydraulic clutches were burning up, or they were becoming problematic, and they couldn't figure it out. Their engineers are like, just screw it, put the old cable clutches back on, and people just have to be fine with it. And everybody's like, okay, not a big deal.
Take the next left onto Avella Road.
So for those that you love cable clutches, then you got your wish. For me that like hydraulic clutches, I can't order a new Harley with a hydraulic clutch. So, but again, it doesn't really matter to me either way. I got to make this navigational turn here. Hold on. And hopefully,
now turn left.
Hopefully my buddy Eric has not tarred and chipped any of these roads. This road they just redid not too long ago. It's pretty nice. All new blacktop on. They just blacked up all the roads by our house too. It's absolutely beautiful. Alright folks, well thanks for watching this video.
Drive 3.5 miles.
Again, I hope you watched it until the end. And yeah, put it in the comments below, man. Let me know what you think about hydraulic clutches versus cable clutches. I think it's a good topic, something to talk about. Remember, ride your ride, be safe out there, huh? HarleyDayRider, be down and out in the beautiful state here, in the beautiful part of southwestern Pennsylvania, man. It's just absolutely gorgeous today. Beautiful day to ride. See you next time. Bye for now. Man, it's just gorgeous out here. Riding the twisties, riding the twisties. Great, whoa, gravel, woo! Gravel in the VIN HDR, you gotta pay attention. You're gonna be laying down on the ground. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's a problem. They redo the roads and you can think you can just tear them up. Man, I love the twisties. Later.